Good morning everybody, hope you're well. Welcome to Paul Outdoors. Thank you for joining us, because I'm with Nicholas, who's driving the magic van. It's fantastic Friday. We're on our way to the Black Mountains, returning to the Black Mountains. We've climbed a number of peaks and we've admired the Sugarloaf from afar many times, so we're going to scale the Sugarloaf today and bag that one, and also Crug Mawr. So buckle up and enjoy the trip. Arrived at the Fro car park. I'd heard it was small, and that is certainly true.
Nice, tidy.
Yeah, tidy car park. Pennyval Sugarloaf, and we've got it all to ourselves, mate.
Oh, dude,
look at that for a view. Okay, we're going to get togged up and booted and make our way up towards the Sugarloaf. On our way now, and Sugarloaf is this way, 4 kilometres. I say it every time, onwards and upwards. We've started our ascent. We've only been walking about 10 minutes, and there's the view behind us. There's a couple of cuckoos cuckooing to our right, and there's a couple of cuckoos trying to get to the top of the Sugarloaf as well. No offence intended, Nick. We've got a beautiful dry stone wall to our left, sorry, to our left, marking our trek to the top, and what looks like, first glance, a beautiful ash tree at the top of the ridge here, although I could be wrong. Need a closer inspection. Just over the wall. Look at that. How the other half live. Early May, early spring. Beautiful time of the year. Whoops. Oh, is there? Hello, Mr. B. Busy bee, waking up from his slumber. Well spotted, mate.
Very mild, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I don't know how long these layers are going to stay on. This soft shell will probably be off within the next 10-15 minutes, I would imagine. There's our first destination to the left, above Nick's left hand shoulder, the Sugarloaf. Feels quite weird actually going to attempt to ascend it today, having admired it from afar for so long. We've just stopped because we have a wall malfunction and a beautiful opportunity to catch the skirid with a hole in the wall. Looking back to where we come from, we've just come through that lovely grove of old gnarled hawthorn. Got a cuckoo to my left and a cuckoo to my right. Lovely to hear. Skirid Bower again, with the regulatory field of oilseed rape shining in the middle of the screen. I'm going to attempt to catch up with Nick. He's not feeling too good today. He's on half power, but he's still putting me to shame. I know he's getting warm because the hat has come off. Destination Sugarloaf up ahead, Mynydd Pen y Fal. We're coming to get you. As we climb, a feature of our walk is a sea of heather, bilberry, bracken to our right and left, and signs of regeneration coming through last season's growth, which has died back. So good to see shoots of spring on the hills. Nick's forging the path ahead, and I'm doing the easy bit and just following him. Puffing and panting a bit now. Surprising when you don't do anything strenuous for a month how your fitness levels dip. Well, not surprising really. Not done anything too strenuous for a month. Sugarloaf. Let's do a 360 while we're here. Looking over to the Skirrid, Mawr, Abergavenny to the right of it. It's coming into view now. We have L'Orange just beyond Skirrid, which forms the triangle around Abergavenny. L'Orange, Skirrid, Mawr, Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf being 596 metres above mean sea level. As we swing around, Brecon Beacons, Black Mountains, and in the hills, the haze of the hills over top of Nick's behatted head, we have the likes of Winevark, Pen Nagada Mawr, neither of which we've climbed yet.
And I think that's the Malvern.
Yeah, Malvern. Yeah, Malvern Hills in the distance, which Nick's just pointed out. Back beyond the car park from whence we've come, and Hattrell Ridge and Hill, Offers Dyke Path, Gospel Pass, Hay Bluff, Tumper, Lord Hereford's Knob, and many more besides. I think it's brew time, Nick.
Are we going to head down into cooler, warmer climes for a brew?
Yeah.
You think?
Descend and then brew up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
Spur.
Yeah, let's do that. Just starting our descent. Spectacular stuff. We just had a laugh and a flap with the map in the wind. Getting our bearings and reorientating ourselves. Oh, this is good stuff, mate. Rugged stuff, this. This is where you need to be careful and have your wits about you. He says, phone in one hand, map in the other. Listen to those skylarks. Heavenly choir of skylarks. Heading towards Parter's Howe Hill, where there is a very old church which was built apparently around 1060 AD, 11th century, so we'll get to pass that and have a look at that shortly. Goodbye Sugarloaf for the time being. We've just had a brew break and we're on the march again, and we've stumbled across this beautiful hollowed out ash tree which is very much still alive. An absolute beaut. Okay, on we go, Nick. After you. Under the boughs of this sycamore. We're going to pick the pace up now as well. I'll be dawdled a little bit, well I have. Right, straight over there, yeah, there's a bridge. Wow. Look at those fresh greens. The sound of that water. We've just gone over the river bridge and we have the Grin Fechan River to our right, and it meets the Grin Mawr river that Nick and I have been to the source of on the left, and then feeds into the River Usk further downstream. Just looking at Sugarloaf and the ridge that we descended it from, and every man's home is his castle on the bottom of the screen there. One of those lead to the left, Nick. Yeah. We think we can see the Mynyddig forest Black Mountain Forest. Possibly Winevark and Abergavenny. What a place. And there's Table Mountain. People on top of it, just above Crickow. Continuing to climb to Crug Mawr, we have Sugarloaf and the Skirrid keeping us company on our left. Nick up ahead, and the trig point of Crug Mawr just above his left shoulder. What a day. Looking back towards Table Mountain. Whew. There it is. What a place. Nick's putting his soft shell back on. I'm in a t-shirt only, so that'll be the order of the day when I get to this trig point. Crug Mawr trig, we're closing in. Have you touched the trig, mate?
No. Not yet.
We're going to do it together. Come on then. Drum roll. Woo! There she is. Crug Mawr trig. Touched. Climbed. Yes, second one of the day. Wonderful. I'm not going to lie. I found this quite challenging today. A month off doing zilch takes its toll. So, lesson to be learned in everything we do or we don't do. Looking back toward Table Mountain, just above Nick's rucksack, which he has abandoned like an unwanted toy. And then we come across to the summit of Pen Cerrig Couch, 701 metres above mean sea level, looking over beyond Nick's right shoulder to Abergavenny, which is where we were a week or so ago, but the weather was foul. Rosdirion, yeah, beyond that. Winevark, further along to the left, Nick, yeah, and Haybluff and Tumper, Lantony down to the right, over the valley, yeah, places that we've been to and featured on videos. So we're getting a perspective of what we've been looking at during the last sort of 3-4 months while we've ascended some of these hills. There we have Skirrid, and I was wrong before about Blorange being beyond Skirrid. It's sort of further around to the right, so forgive me for my ineptitude. And there we have the Sugarloaf, and the Blorange is beyond the Sugarloaf, and Abergavenny just below that in the valley alongside the River Usk. Down now of Crug Mawr, and we have Nick in front, heading towards Hatchwell Hill, Sugarloaf to the right. Crug Mawr fruit point at the top there. Round to Issui. Dry stone wall, always good to see. Used as a stock-proof barrier, land boundary, and also makes good invertebrate habitat and nesting sites for smaller bird species. What a beautiful walk, highly recommend this. Like I said before, I found it quite challenging today because I've had a month off doing anything really strenuous. I've lost a certain level of fitness, so have struggled a little bit more than I have done previously in the year, but at 52 I've got to realise I've got to keep on top of things and keep active. But I'm going to get back up to where I was prior to April. I took the majority of April off with regard to walking and outdoor activities. So I need to be expected no matter what age you are. Just reached Partishout Church, Church of Saint Issui. Dates back to 1060 AD apparently. Beautiful, beautiful signs of spring. Absolutely stunning. Bluebells aplenty, mixed in with the daffodils and the gravestones. Wow. Twin bells. Those windows look old. It's probably because they are old. Little stone, slate, stone tiles on the roof. Main entrance to the church and the churchyard. This truly is a wonderful place, regardless of your religion or whether you're a person of no religion or a worshipper of nature, which I think is very worthy of reverence, as most of you that know me will know. Okay, mate. Wow. Here we have the font. And we have a skeleton on the wall with a spade hanging off its arm. Medieval root tree. What a place, eh? Look at that. Wow. 1060, they knew how to build in those days. There is the pulpit with the good book. And a view out through the window. Here we have a church organ. And the seats, the pews where the congregation sit every Sunday. And off we go. Well worth venturing in. That is Issui Church, Patrisau. I believe it's the way it's pronounced. Apologies if I'm wrong. Closing in now on the Fro car park, back to where we started, I should say. Little uphill climb because we're coming along the road, and the car park, soon we've navigated ourselves correctly, should be on the right. What a wonderful walk it's been. 2 peaks, Sugarloaf and Crug Mawr. Lovely day, not the clearest, no wind, a little bit of rain. We're back in the van, we're back on the road, we're back in the magic van I should say, and our Sugarloaf and Crug Mawr ascent and adventure is over, and we're still buzzing, and we're just about to cross the border back into England from Wales into Herefordshire once these lights change, which they are. Yeah, border control is letting us through. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hope you came along with us for the full duration. Here we go. Herefordshire, here you can. Welcome to England. On our way home, Nicholas, on our way home. So please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. A thumbs down if you didn't, at your discretion. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. If you don't subscribe, please consider subscribing. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.